Hello and welcome to another podcast of Two of Them. I'm Sankalp and I have with me Bhargav. Bhargav, how has your day been?
Yeah, it was a hectic day, but yeah, it's going good. How's your day?
It was good. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I want to talk about something which happened yesterday. It was very, very interesting, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know all the sports that you play, and I was very surprised yesterday when we both played chess, and
Yeah.
it was something very bizarre. I have never seen us play chess, and suddenly we went to
Uh,
chess.com. We just played chess
yeah.
out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and we both have very different stories of how we got into chess and
Yes. Yes.
how we didn't have the same opinion of about chess and chess players that we have now.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what I want to talk to you about today.
Yeah. Even I was very curious yesterday when how you got into this because I have my story and you have you will have your own story why you started playing chess all of a sudden actually. I think into 2020 also I didn't see you playing chess. Maybe you were, but I didn't see you playing chess. So how did you get there, or how did you start playing chess? Actually, before going there, what was
Yeah.
your previous view, or what were you as a child? What was your view on chess as a child? I think this
Yeah.
comes from childhood itself mostly.
Yeah. Uh, Honestly, I had a like really, really bad opinion about chess. For me, chess was something that all the nerds used to play, or only intellects can play, or someone like you
True.
need to have like really good, talent to play chess. And it was a board game which is not very interesting at the first place. And
True.
what actually put me off was that I once played chess with my brother, and he won all the games. We played 5 games, and he won all the games. And he checkmated me in 4 moves once, and that made
Oh
me
God.
like get lost interest in chess altogether. So yeah, I mean, I had like very like bad opinion of chess and as well as chess players. I felt like all the chess players were like pretty nerdish and did not have like social life or don't play anything else or just into chess. I'm mad about it. So yeah, I had like very bizarre opinion about chess. But what about you? What was your opinion about chess?
Yeah, it was almost similar, but at least I used to feel myself as an intellectual person back then, even though I'm not. I
Yeah.
played a little for a few years, and after that, I lost interest in it. Because yeah, as you said, it's there are a lot of patterns that has to be remembered. You have
Yeah.
to be conscious of each and every move that can happen. You have to predict.
Yes.
I thought it's a lot of mental stress that you have to put in there. Oh, let it be what. So that's why I didn't. I mean, I played it for a few days, but not. I was not a regular player. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So now, how did you again get into it? And I think you're playing quite well as well.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get in there?
So for me, it was pretty bizarre. We were in lockdown. I really had nothing else to do. I was working from home, and
You
I
were alone.
somehow so yeah, I have to say that Bhargav was my flatmate, and but
Yeah.
we just like I was just like so bored when I was working from home sometimes. I wanted to do some activity, and which uh, like accidentally I happened to watch some stream of YouTube of
Okay.
one of the
Okay.
comedians, Samay
Mm-hmm.
Raina, and it's just
Oh.
his way of playing chess or the way he conducts himself and creates the experience of a stream just
Mm.
made me get hooked to chess. And it was, I mean, there was for like 2 3 months I didn't even play chess. I didn't even knew the rules. I was just hooked to the way he used to stream. Samay Raina, who is one of the top comedians in India, and he happens
Mm-hmm.
to play chess
Yeah.
really well, and he streams a lot. And yeah,
So
I
it
mean, it was
is
just lockdown boredom that got me into it.
okay. So it is more of the streaming which you got into chess, not the game actually.
Yes, absolutely. I have to be honest. That's what hooked me into the game. Yeah, I was so fascinated by how streams work and how they, have so much fun playing chess. Invariably, I was like, chess is such a fun game now. So Samay created that image that chess is a fun game, and which just got me hooked into chess after that.
Yeah, true, true. Yeah, even
What about you? What about you?
yeah,
What made you?
myself. No, I'm not into all this, but as I told you previously, there are a lot of patterns that you have to remember, and you have to be conscious of each and every situation that's happening around you. And lately, I have been into investing and trading as well.
Yeah,
And after trying to understand how this whole thing works, the trading thing works, I felt as a I drew some parallels with chess. So there are certain strategies that that are there in trading as well. Uh, there are certain there are some things that previously happened in the past, and similar things are bound to happen even in chess. If there's a similar pattern that happened in the past, and if the player actually remembers it, so he'll be able to guess the next move of the player.
yeah,
He not just the next move, maybe next 10 moves of the player he'll be able to guess, if he knows
yeah,
and if he remembers the pattern. And that's
yeah,
the as I told, it's been I think 10 or 15 years since I played chess, but I still remember those basics and all, and we have been talking about chess as well. So again, that got me thinking about, okay, this is what chess used to be, or this is what chess is. And uh, and yes, I'm missing few things when I'm doing trading. I'm not conscious of everything that is happening around there. Few things
correct.
I'm actually I'm strict to my strategy, but obviously you also have to think about what other person is thinking. Your strategy is fine, what you want to play, yeah,
Yeah,
whatever coins you have to move, whatever pawns you have to move, you'll move. But what is the other player doing? What can happen? What is at least in the next 2 3 hours, what is going to happen? If you are able to predict that, that is analysis. If you are able to analyze it, what the other person is going to do, then it's a good game. I think I don't know if I can draw the parallels or not. It just happened to me, okay, this might be similar to that. Let me play chess with this. I need not lose any money if I play chess instead of losing money in trading. So that
that's true.
so, yeah, so that's how I actually thought, okay, let me get into this and understand, or actually get used to seeing everything around, not just focusing on your own strategy and all. There's a lot to be seen. So that's how I
Yeah.
got there. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point of view.
Yeah.
Uh, I understand where you're coming from. That a lot of things you do when you're trading involves you to think about market and what as a mass audience, what mass traders will do on that particular stock, and you want to be ahead of them and try to make some money out of it by having a strategy which works better, or which you do better than the others. I think a lot of
I think
it
one
also
thing
happens in the
I'll mention there. Sorry for interrupting, but I want to mention that. See, the basic thing, what they say in market is, you don't go against the trend. You follow the trend. The strategy is not to be better than them, according to me, not to be better than the actual big players. To understand what the big player is going to do and follow the direction. It's not about
correct.
so in that way, maybe chess and trading are different. You will win if you follow the trend, if you follow the flow, if you understand what is going to happen. That's how you go. But it's not yes, some players will lose. Who will lose is who doesn't understand that strategy, what is happening there. And so in chess also there are a lot of strategies that are there. In that one that particular day, some pattern is going to follow. If you don't know that
Yeah.
pattern, then gone. And if you are not so attentive, then also you are gone. If even
Yes.
though
Yes.
if the pattern is new, and if you are not able to get it, then you're gone again.
Yeah.
So
That's so true. That's so true.
yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can clearly draw a parallel between how you would analyze a particular trade and how you want to make a strategy to make money. A lot of it is very similar in chess as well. When you play a game of chess, it involves you to think what the opponent is going to do and make those moves which will benefit you. And in your case is the other traders or the big players that make money. So that's quite like a fascinating point of view to start a chess game. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, for I mean, this clearly shows that people play sports for like various reasons. I mean,
Yeah,
your reason would be to gain that mental ability to prepare strategies and look for better strategies, even if you find a good one.
yeah,
And for me, it's all about just having fun while playing, and to be able to relate to the streamers that I watch and like I admire. Yeah, it's a very fascinating like it's a very fascinating it's fascinating to see that people have different motives to play a game of chess.
yeah. So yeah, true, true. Talking about, actually, it was interesting to me to understand this live streamings as well, because what was interesting to me is it is after watching the stream you got hooked to chess, but what you
Yeah,
got hooked first is to the live streaming.
yeah.
So so maybe we are
After
deviating from chess, but still, I want to know your opinion on these live streams that are happening very, very frequently, or many channels are doing live streams these days. What's your opinion on the live streams that are happening in today's world?
Yeah, I have to say that one of the live streams that like really hooked me into looking at streams and looking and playing chess, looking at especially chess streams and following these chess players, was that last year, I think in August to September time, when we were still in the lockdown, working from home, we there was an chess Olympiad conducted. It was conducted across the world, and India had a team in the chess Olympiad, and Samay, and as well as there was one other person who's Sagar Shah, who is one of the chess journalists. He's
Okay.
very famous in India, and he, along with Samay, they started a stream showing the matches that were played in Indian Olympiad, which is an online event. And
Okay.
we just happened to win the tournament. We are a good team. Like we have like the greatest of all time chess player Vishwanath Anand,
Yeah.
and we have Vidit Gujarati
Hmm.
as well, who was a captain of Indian Chess Olympiad,
Yeah.
representing from India. And yeah, I mean, they happened to play really well in the tournament, and
Hmm.
they went on to win a final against Russia. Uh, I think it was not a, it didn't, I mean, it was a draw scenario. They happened to like, there was some issue with the internet because of which both teams, the prize had to be shared. The final had to be shared. It's almost like India Sri Lanka ICC Champions Trophy kind
Yeah.
of a thing, that they both India and Russia shared the chess Olympiad
Okay.
gold medal. And yeah, I mean that stream, there were like 70,000 people were watching that stream, which is a huge for a chess stream. And the amount of like how beautiful it was to experience chess players playing. And I've seen in like people going to Olympics or Indian cricket team playing or India representing in other sports, but I was so fascinated that how people are like rooting for the chess team. 70,000 people watching was an insane amount of people watching the stream. And the emotions, just ebbed and flowed. So with that what hooked me into chess. And then the beauty about the streams is that you like there is a personality, there is a human personality. That like when we look at YouTube videos, we tend to see a very specific time or what the YouTuber wants to show in general. But when it comes to stream, there is a lot of humanness. They are as they are in their real life in those chess streams, and you get to see how they are as a common people, and they are also similar to us, and
Yeah.
they're just on the screen and just like making things happen, and which brings so much like the humanness involved makes you connect with them so much that you tend to like those streams, and you like those personalities, and you just want to be connected, and just watch their streams for fun. So yeah, there was I still follow a lot of these chess players streaming, and yeah, it's quite an experience. You should try it out sometime.
Yeah, I myself am into other live streams, not just probably, but other streams like few crypto, for example. Guys, YouTubers who are talking about crypto, and also I'm into podcasts, all investing money at this investing and trading related, or almost these days I'm occupied with those actually. But yeah, but actually I really found this streaming to be very popular from the pandemic, and I think it's going to stay. So every time there'll be a shift in, for example, when YouTube came, so there were new things. People started exploring their ways of the way they express it. After the TikTok came, another social media platform. Again, people it reached to remote parts of all over the world, not just India. And again, there's another revolution that started because of TikTok. So all these new features that are being introduced by these video related companies like YouTube or these things, I think the new product, whatever the new software product that they're trying to launch, be it live or something, actually the main important aspect, as you mentioned, it is the human presence that makes you get to that person. The thing is, the way he talks, maybe that's one. The way he expresses himself is one thing. So that art that's an art. I love arts. Actually, maybe I'm not a great artist, but I love enjoying art. Most of the people enjoy art, so that's very fascinating. And yeah, I think it's here to stay. It will be more revolutionized. Actually, this was started by Twitch, if I'm not wrong. Live streams, gamers used to do it, and after that, it was uh, taken into the YouTube and other things, Instagram and as well. But
Twitch is
Twitch
one
is
other
the
platform.
one. Yeah, Twitch is the one which introduced it. Yeah, that's a interesting topic. And yeah, if we go on, there are for example, if you see, maybe we are diverting the topic. If you see very recently, which one app which attracted me is one is Telegram anyway, that is there from a long time, but this is Discord. People are adapting Discord.
If you don't know Discord, by the way, they call you boomer. So yeah, good that at least you are getting into Discord right away.
Yeah, I've been there in Discord for some time, from last 1 or 2 years. Again, some crypto related channels, some investing related channels. Actually, my first interaction with Discord was when I was playing Boxing Star game. There is a game in Play Store. Actually, every now and then I get hooked to some or the other game. Sometimes I get hooked to FIFA. Sometimes I get hooked to cricket, like that. I once got hooked to Boxing Star. So we have this.
I remember you used to play a lot of that.
Yeah. We have these clans. We need to share some items between each other. So we used to have that Discord group, and we do it. Back then, how Discord was and now how Discord is, it's a
It's
brilliant change.
completely.
And yeah, the way, so if you see in starting, only WhatsApp was there, and from WhatsApp on the similar business, how many different apps came up. So
Yeah,
that is fascinating. Yeah, we
yeah.
from chess we
What?
went to somewhere else, but yeah. So that's what
Yeah, I
happens
think.
with us mostly. We start with something somewhere else. Uh, so yeah.
I mean, there's like a whole, like a lot of people in India, and a lot of people in abroad as well, but mostly in India. A lot of people got into chess only because of streams. I mean, chess was not a popular sport in India, though we have so many of grandmasters from India, and
Yeah.
one of the youngest grandmasters are from India, and of course Vishy Anand, who is like a five-time world champion. But there was never a popularity. And when, if you're an Indian and if you were not into chess and got into chess in the recent times, it has to be from the streaming, and it makes no, like, it wouldn't, like, I don't think it's too different from when you're talking about chess, because streaming is that, it had so much of an impact in the game of chess. And yeah, one thing I also wanted to talk about is how much of an influence was Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Chess last year, when Netflix released Queen's Gambit,
Okay.
the amount of traction chess got, not just in India, from across the world, was huge, and it clearly
Actually,
shows how.
I didn't know that. What is that? I didn't know that
Yeah,
Queens.
it's a very fascinating TV series on chess, which is Queen's Gambit.
Okay.
Queen's Gambit is, it's one of like one of the opening positions in chess, which is like which is played a lot, at the top chess. And Queen's Gambit, there is this one person, they show from the age, when she is born to, when she becomes a world champion, the
Okay.
whole life of her. It's a very fictional story, but the way they made it, and they ensured that they don't do noob mistakes of chess. They ensured that there was good positions on the chessboard. They didn't make it just because they wanted to make a story out of it. They
Not like
ensured.
not like Saina movie.
Yeah, that is true. Not like a Saina movie. It was made with a lot of effort and detail, very detail oriented, and it gained a lot of traction on Netflix when people saw it, and they were like so inspired by that TV series that like immediately people got hooked into chess. And at the same time, there was a boom in streaming and chess players playing chess a lot because they were in lockdown and popularizing themselves through all these social media accounts. And both of these had a huge impact on the world of chess. Suddenly, the watching of a chess match, let's suppose, online was like 10,000 people. Now it is almost like 25 to 30,000 people who are watching chess online. So it had impact, and definitely Queen's Gambit played its part in making chess popular, and which clearly shows that when you want to kind of popularize a sport which might not be doing that well in an area or across the world, it
Yeah.
always helps to have these kind of mediums where most people are, and you create popularity from there and getting back to chess. So yeah, that's one phenomenon that
I
definitely.
think that's what happened with F1 as well.
Yeah.
So that's a way of promoting. See, everyone knows Netflix. Everyone is there in Netflix.
Yeah.
Uh, Now that if that sport has to get viewership, be it chess or be it F1 or anything else, be it
Yeah.
NBA as well, and there's a series released on cricket as well, the Test. So
Yeah, the
in
test.
countries where it is not there, see, and I understand if you see the Test also, the way you see your live cricket and the way you see Test, because with a lot of BGMs, with a lot of emotions, he
Yeah.
hooks you to that game. So
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
I just thought, to if you have to promote something, make a make a documentary or something and release it on the most popular OTTs, be it Netflix or no. That's a way of promotion. I'm not against it or something. That's a way of promoting your sport or your game, and these are
Yeah, that's
actually good games. There's a lot of things that you can learn from those sports, those games, which but for some reason they didn't get popular, and
yeah,
these are
that's
providing
true.
that platform. All the OTTs are providing that platform uh, to do it. That's my view on it. When you said, I was thinking, okay, I didn't know about this Queen's Gambit, but you
Yeah.
guys got me hip to this F1 for no reason, uh, uh, and I'm now addicted to F1. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe
Yeah,
that's how it's
those
happening.
were the perfect examples. Those were the perfect examples of, like before Queen's Gambit. If I have to say, the Test is definitely one of the one of the documentaries or a TV series on a sport which became like really popular. And Drive to Survive is too good. I love Drive to Survive, and which also got me hooked to F1, and I watch F1 on a regular basis. So yeah, I mean, chess also got Queen's Gambit, which popularized in the streaming. A lot of these things came together for. I mean, chess was over. Like there was an overdue of getting popularity because of the amount of effort that is put by people and how much they train to become a chess grandmaster. And there was some recognition that was overdue in the sport, and it was a right time, and they were at the right time, right place for that to happen. So yeah, that's all chess and streaming for you guys.
So yeah, so irrespective of the reasons why we got into this, but I honestly think it's a great game which uh, develops a whole next level of thinking, or you understand a particular situation that you are in better. Be it any situation, you have to be conscious of every move, not just what your planning is, the other what the opponents can plan on you, what others
Yeah,
can plan on you. That's for that reason I really am liking chess a lot, and I think that's the reason why I think most of the people should also get into chess, play with us in chess.com. We are not promoting anything, but it's a great game, to be honest. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna beat you today.
Yeah, someday,
So
someday I'll be there. I'll be there.
yeah, so that's it from us, guys. If you guys like our content, please do like,
Share,
subscribe.
and comment, and please do let us know your views on the content that is being posted on this channel as well. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye bye. Bye bye from 2of'em.
Bye.